Indian of the Year is back after a 2-year break and it's bigger than ever. Shuttered in their homes, people consume cinema as content and vice versa. They wanted to be entertained and our artists stepped up. The pandemic has made a seismic shift in the tastes and habits of the audience. OTTs become a part of our lives, but the lure of the cinema can never be forgotten. Now we have picked 5 nominees after much deliberation. They've all struck the balance between the commercial and art. They're stars made by you and made bigger by you. We have Team RRR, Allu Arjun, Alia Bhatt, Vivek Agnihotri and Kartik Aaryan for the kind of year that they've had. Let's take a look.
दिमाग वाला दिमाग बेचता है. हमारा धंधा शरीर का है तो हम शरीर बेचते हैं.
Alia Bhatt led from the front to end Bollywood's box office pandemic jinx with Gangubai Kathiawadi, a role that was behind her years, but she made it her own.
बिरजू, तुझे क्या लगता है गंगूबाई गू खाती है?
The film made over 200 crores at the box office and got her scores of new fans.
आजाद मैदान में भाषण देते वक्त गंगूबाई ने आंखें झुका कर नहीं, आंखें मिलाकर अपने हक की बात की है भाई.
She immediately followed up this success with a total genre shift, a killer performance in Darlings.
फील्डिंग बहुत हो गई अम्मी, अब बैटिंग चालू.
All these professional achievements despite it being an eventfully packed year personally.
पुष्पा राज, मैं झुकेगा नहीं साला.
Pushpa is not a film, it's an emotion, with style that's oft imitated but is inimitable. Superstar Allu Arjun brought audiences back to the theatres at the end of 2021 with Pushpa the Rise. The film amassed over 350 crores worldwide and furthered the reign of the South.
इस दुनिया ने आपके हाथ में पिस्तौल दिए और मेरे हाथ में कुल्हाड़ी.
He's an actor whose mass appeal is currently unparalleled. Pushpa's not a flower, Pushpa is fire.
पुष्पा नाम सुन के फ्लावर समझे क्या? फायर है मैं.
Kartik Aaryan is an outsider who is the favourite of the masses across generations. His Bhool Bhulaiya 2 was welcomed by the entire film industry for being the first family entertainer in the last few unprecedented years to become a hit in cinema halls. The horror comedy made over 185 crores and put priceless smiles on faces young and old. From being a rank outsider, Kartik Aaryan has now become the most sought-after actor.
जान से भी प्यारी तुम्हारी दोस्ती तो हमेशा होगी. खुशी-खुशी कुर्बान हो जाऊंगा.
It's India's most popular film globally in decades. The third highest grossing film worldwide, S.S. Rajamouli's star-studded RRR, Roar, Rise, Revolt, lived up to its thundering title and has made the world sit up and take note of the Indian film industry.
ब्रिटिश गवर्नमेंट से बगावत करने के जुर्म में तुम्हें अरेस्ट करता हूं.
A vision that is legendary and a scale that is unimaginable. The magnum opus pitting junior NTR against Ram Charan took everyone by storm for its sheer audacity to dream big.
रात तक कश्मीर छोड़कर जाने को कहा.
हमारे लोग मर रहे हैं सर.
Vivek Agnihotri's passion project, The Kashmir Files, was made on a budget of 25 crores.
जहां पंचतंत्र लिखा गया वो कश्मीर हमारा था.
It crossed over 350 crores, becoming a sleeper hit that snowballed into a force to reckon with. It was welcomed in theatres worldwide and a word of mouth that directors can only dream of.
We are very thankful to you.
Vivek Agnihotri is a filmmaker who marches to the beat of his own drum and sets cash registers ringing.
कश्मीरी पंडितों को वापस अपने घर कश्मीर जाने का मौका मिलेगा. Is this justice?
Remember, this is an award that is given by you. You get to decide who's the winner. So log on to indianoftheyear.com and vote. But weighing in on these nominees are my very esteemed guests today. That's Mayank Shekhar, film critic, Komal Mehta, trade analyst, Bhardwaj Rangan, author and film critic, Vikram Bhatt, filmmaker. Hello and welcome to everyone for joining me today. Thank you so much for giving me your precious time. Starting it off with Alia Bhatt today. Hi, thank you so much. I know you're having packed days. It's a series of big releases coming up, so I'll keep this quick. Starting it off with Alia Bhatt. She's given a 100 crore hit at the cinemas, turned producer this year with Darlings, is expanding her horizons with a Hollywood film, Heart of Gold, and we're not even taking her Brahmastra achievements into account because it runs from September last year to August this year, these awards. Alia Bhatt has the Midas touch. What's the significance of her achievements in this zeitgeist? In the same breath, I also want to mention, yes, she is influential and enjoys the support of the titans of the industry. Mayank, you met with her recently. What do you make of her growing success?
Well, it's glowing, and that's really what one has to make of it at this point. And of course, there's a recent bias in the sense that Brahmastra, I believe, literally saved Bollywood from near extinction in terms of the kind of numbers, because it's important that people go back to the cinemas. And of course, they have gone back to the cinemas, but not necessarily watch Hindi films or the Hindi blockbusters, so to say. So cinema viewing has to return as a regular habit. And I think we saw that happen with Brahmastra. So, well, of course, you're not taking into account Brahmastra because, well, that's outside the ambit in terms of the months that you're looking at. But even then, so yes, Sanjay Leela Bhansali film, it was expected to crack big numbers, but a Bhansali film with a female lead, entire film centered on her. And if you were to look back at the number of years of so-called female lead films that we've had, or what I call women-centric films, we had these are astounding numbers. Plus the kind of trolling that she went through for being this Nepo kid, as it were, and she kept quiet through it all, and she took it on the chin and gave it back really well. So, I mean, I did meet her recently, and that was her answer, that she kept quiet, she did her job, and now, at least for now, she's having the last laugh.
Now I'm going to bring in Vikram Bhatt from the family. So there's a disclaimer there. Vikram, I didn't put the onus by making you start off. But Alia Bhatt there, making you all proud with her growing success.
Yeah, I think Alia is, for me, pretty top of the pops in this list. Simply because, I remember years back, they used to say this about Sri Devi when she became a star that could sell on her own without any other hero in the film. And I think whether we like it or not, in a hero-ruled industry, when you have a female doing a film for Sanjay Bhansali, who has never just made a film with a heroine, here you see Alia shining and bringing in numbers like any big film. And we are not just saying actress or actor of the year, we are saying Indian of the year. To get married is one thing, but to announce her pregnancy at the peak of her stardom requires more bravery than to do Gangubai. Because stardom is a thing that no one wants to let go. And there are these unwritten rules that you shouldn't be married, and motherhood, no. But, she has turned producer, made a fabulous film. She's gotten married, had a baby. She's become a lead actor who doesn't need a hero all in 1 year. I think that's phenomenal. That's phenomenal.
Now, Pushpa prompted the